Now, trouble mounts for Minister of State for External Affairs MJ Akbar after UK-based journalist has accused the Modi minister of harassment. The UK-based journalist Ruth David claims that Akbar harassed her when she was working with a newspaper in India where Akbar was the editor in 1999. Sharing the incident on Twitter, the journalist wrote that Akbar tried to kiss her against her will. Till now, 11 women journalists have already called out MJ Akbar, accusing him of sexually harassing them. Meanwhile, the under-fire Modi minister is expected to return today after his official tour to Africa. Party President Amit Shah indicates no instant action will be taken till charges are probed. Right, Foreign Affairs editor Geeta Mohan now joins me on the phone line. Geeta, this is getting extremely embarrassing for MJ Akbar.
Let me look at the decisions and the considerations or deliberations that have taken place. What we were given to understand was that his position, according to certain few, has become absolutely untenable, and he will have to explain himself. But the only thing, Polemy, was that he was not in the country. He is to return today. We're being told today morning he will be reaching Delhi from his trip to Equatorial Guinea. This was his Africa tour. After Nigeria, he went to Equatorial Guinea, and now he's on his way back to India. He will be explaining himself to the party leadership, and then what we are also given to understand is that he could either clarify his stand through a statement or through a conference. Whatever it is, Monday is going to be very crucial. A decision certainly on his part as to whether if he's going to step down or not. The speculations were right that he is going to indeed step down, but right now it seems like there has been a certain change in how the party is looking at the entire incident, and it seems like they are deliberating upon whether if and what kind of impact any kind of decision on MJ Akbar could have on the party and prospects in the 2019 elections.
Right, Geeta, thank you so much for all of those inputs. Now, author and yoga guru Ira Trivedi is the latest to call out authors Chetan Bhagat and Suhail Seth. She has revealed how both prey upon women and has provided accounts of her awkward experiences with the two men. Ira narrates how Chetan Bhagat made indecent advances at her and tried to kiss her on one occasion. She also names Suhail Seth and narrates how he often made inappropriate and lewd comments. She even said that once he passed comments on her breasts.
The Me Too movement in India is now only gathering steam as well, with more and more women from across sectors are coming forth and giving out their stories that they have in fact laid hidden for several years, even decades now. I'm now joined by another prominent face. Ira Trivedi is an author, writer. She's also a yoga expert and has been in the public eye for years now. She's joining me today and right now also willing to disclose her Me Too story as well. Ira, thank you so much for giving us your time. And at the onset itself, I just want to tell you how brave you are to be able to put forth your story, and I understand it takes a lot of courage, and probably listening to you today, many other women will also want to speak up. Now, I have read the excerpts that you have put forth in the public domain, but if you're comfortable and if we can go one by one, because you've mentioned two men who've already been named in many ways and have also been defended. Let's start with author, writer Chetan Bhagat, and you've had professional public equation with him as well. So what precisely happened? If I'm correct, you're referring to years ago when you were barely 22. Am I correct?
Yes, absolutely. So, you know, I've known him for a long while. He has been, you know, we are in the same industry, and we come across each other quite often. I also considered him a friend. But what happened, and I write this in the piece, was that we had an interaction about 10 years ago where he made a pass at me. I laughed it off. I just ignored it, saying that, hey, this is just, you know, this is men being men. This is not a big deal.
What do you mean made a pass at you?
But I never quite forgot that incident.
What was the
so, you know, today when
touch?
It came to speaking up and to... It was, he basically, you know, tried to kiss me. And I mentioned that in the article, actually, for those of you who haven't read it on Outlook, is that, you know, we had been on a panel discussion at Jaipur Literature Festival, and that's where I'd met him. And I had made a sort of a frivolous statement that, oh, you know, if you want to, he'd asked me a question, and I'd made a frivolous remark saying, oh, if you want to kiss me, you can buy 100 books. If you want to buy all of them, you can marry me. And then later on, when he made a pass at me, he called me up to his room at the Indian International Center on the pretext of giving me a signed copy of his book. And then when he made a pass, he said, oh, but remember you said that if someone buys 100 copies, you'll kiss them, and I actually bought 100 copies. And he is still a married man. He was married at that point in time, and there was nothing in our interaction that had suggested that this was some sort of a, you know, this was a romantic equation.
What about Sohail Seth? He's another individual, another famous media personality, and you've taken him on as well. So, and he's faced again series of accusations of how he would take advantage of women who would just come to meet him in good trust. So what happened with him?
I mean, Sohail is a kind of an open secret, you know. Sohail behaves this way with so many women. A couple of drinks down at a party and he'll start crossing the line, putting his hands around their shoulders, pulling them at the waist, you know, grabbing at them, pawing at them, sort of, you know, saying inappropriate, making inappropriate comments to them. And he did the same with me. He just did the same with me. You know, over so many years, he continued this bad behavior. And so many women have come up and said the same thing. He did not invite me up to his room. He didn't sort of, you know, make sexual advances at me. But the way he spoke to me, lewd comments, lewd public behavior, that qualifies as well.
Now, harassment-accused actor Alok Nath has sought withdrawal of show cause notice issued to him by the Cine and TV Artists Association. In his response to the television body, Alok Nath has alleged that the notice was sent without probing the merits of the case against him and hence should be withdrawn. Meanwhile, Alok Nath's wife is set to file a defamation suit against producer Vinta Nanda. The accused actor's lawyer said they would file the suit either on Monday or Tuesday. Earlier, Alok Nath filed a complaint in a Mumbai court against harassment charges made by 3 women. He requested the court to ask the Mumbai police to take cognizance of the matter. Remember, producer Vinta Nanda, actor Navneet Nishan and Sandhya Mrudul have accused Alok Nath of sexually harassing them. Actor Tanushree has filed a fresh complaint against actor Nana Patekar and 3 others demanding narco analysis, brain mapping and lie detector tests. The complaint filed in the Oshiwara police station of Mumbai. Tanushree has demanded tests on actor Nana Patekar, choreographer Ganesh Acharya, filmmaker Rakesh Sarang and film producer Sameer Siddiqui. The complaint filed by Tanushree also says that the accused are highly influential, politically well-connected, hence they should be arrested immediately and these tests should be conducted. It was on the 10th of October, precisely 4 days ago, that actor Tanushree Datta had registered the FIR, but yet no arrests have been made.
We have given letter to the police asking them to arrest the accused person as possible as early. As witnesses, they are women and they are coming forward to record their statement, but they are not. They are very much scared. They have a threat from the accused. Therefore, they are not ready to record their statement. So, therefore, it has become necessary to arrest the accused person and record the statement of the witnesses. And there is a very possibility that accused person may produce a fake witness, bogus witnesses to the police station and negative statement, so that they can counter the case. So that we want to avoid these things. So that we have moved the application stating that the narco analysis, brain mapping and lie detector test of this accused person and negative person has to be conducted by the police officer.
We have agreed and we have said this in social media. Sushant Singh, General Secretary, has categorically made a statement stating that whatever happened in 2008 was very unfortunate. The case was not handled correctly. We wish to restart the case in case the people mentioned in the complaint, including Tanushree, request her or even order us or even send us a mail stating that we should restart the case. The Oshiwara police station has now taken the original case papers, taken the statement of our executive committee and Sushant, and we've offered all the parties necessary all the support and the cooperation that we can in giving our capacity as a trade union and also as an association which is basically formed to protect the welfare of its members.
Now, in a fresh attack, actor Kangana Ranaut has slammed the ex-wives of director Vikas Bahl and actor Hrithik Roshan. In her latest statement, Kangana said that it's not the time to question women, but rather support them in a fight against their harassers. Responding to Vikas Bahl's wife Richa Dubey's attack, Kangana said that Richa might not be aware of Vikas's social behavior, but should not stand against women who have shown so much courage to speak up. Remember, both Vikas Bahl's wife, ex-wife and Suzanne Khan said that the Me Too campaign is being misused to target people.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.